Hello.
Good evening.
Merry Christmas.
And welcome to a special edition of Talk to Strav podcast. As you all know, I'm Dylan. This is Marie.
Hello.
And we're going to do, first of all, apologies for starting later than we said we were going to. You know how the holidays go. It gets chaotic, and we just think time gets away from us. And secondly, we had to do a bit of a pivot. I unfortunately could not find my special copy of the Polar Express. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to do my reading for the night before Christmas, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it, put the little ones to bed, and then give yourselves a nice little pat on the back for the for the holidays. So
I'm going to step out just here in a second out of the frame, but I wanted to tell Dylan and compliment him in front of the whole world for putting this whole thing together. And I know you guys might not be able to see, but he has the most amazing dress up right now.
I was about to say, we'll take some pictures after we're done.
Yeah.
And put some stuff up on our social media. But I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I enjoy it. So I'll go ahead and get started. And I'll try to show the pictures as much as I can. The camera's a little further away than we expected, but it's all right.
Do you want me to move it closer?
Yeah, go ahead and move it closer just a little bit, if you can.
How about that?
That'll work. Ooh, that's really close to it. That was a lot closer than I expected. Okay. All right. So the good thing about this book is it actually comes with an introduction. It tells you the story about how this whole thing came to be. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that, and then I'll move forward with the actual story. So in 1822, a New York clergyman named Clemente Mark Moore spun together Christmas memories for his children. The poem he wrote featured a red-suited Santa in a reindeer-drawn sleigh. A never-empty sack of toys and stockings hung expectantly above the fireplace. He called it a vision from St. Nicholas, and it was published anonymously in a newspaper in Troy, New York. It captured the public's imagination. The poem's opening line, "Twas the night before Christmas," soon replaced the original title. One reason Moore's poem has endured is that it is a joy to read aloud. Beginning in hushed suspense, the poem builds to a dramatic crescendo as the rollicking verses usher the mysterious midnight visitor, a tale of anticipation and wonder. The night before Christmas has become a holiday tradition in itself for many families. So as we go through these pages, whether for our first Christmas or to recall those past, celebrate and share timeless joys of this enchanting holiday. "'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. This is actually a pretty good picture there. See if I can see that. So I like that one a lot. Not a lot of pictures in this one, I thought. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted, and called them all by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. More pictures of the reindeer. Are we looking?
Yeah.
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, amount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Wait, hang on. Let me go back to that one because that's a pretty good picture. Sorry. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as the snow. Yeah, there we go. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. There's him laying out the toys. Actually, looks like he's playing with a cat. So you see the cat over there in the corner. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Don't get any ideas. You can't see Santa Claus. So you need to go to bed. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Oh. Get on his sleigh. He sprang into his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew and away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And with that, hopefully you guys can see it. There he goes.
Yay!
I would like to say this is what we'll be waking up to tomorrow morning. We're living in Texas, but here we go.
Corn.
There you have it. So I wish I had my other copy of the Polar Express, but I waited too long and couldn't find it. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for letting me do this. I had a great time. Hopefully we can make this a tradition, and I can continue with my ensemble going forward.
Yes, please do.
But just a special shout out to those parents who are still up and trying to put their little ones to bed. Hopefully you show this to them and they enjoy it as much as I enjoyed it. But secondly, make sure you give yourselves a pat on the back. You did it, you made it, and make sure you enjoy it just as much as your kids enjoy it. So outside of that, really don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything to add?
No, but Tucker wants to say.
Oh, yay.
Oh. Tucker has the hiccups right now. Oh. Say hi.
Okay, that's cool. Put my hand down.
He was chasing the cat, so I had to go get him earlier. All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful Christmas. Is there anything else you wanted to?
No, as many times as I say it. Thank you again. But have a safe and wonderful Merry Christmas. Love you guys.
Catch you next time.